for this lightweight matchup. Both fighters 30 years old. Warburton weighed in at 156, Jewtuszko 154, reach virtually identical. With the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a striker, holding a professional record, 6 wins, 2 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, 70.8 kilos. Fighting out of Bishop Auckland County, Durham, England, Curt the Warburton. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 8 wins, no losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 154 pounds, 70.2 kilos. Fighting out of Szczecin, Poland, Maciej Jewtuszko. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Steve Percival.
Steve Percival will be our referee. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's rock this guy, come on!
Here we go! White trunks for Jewtuszko, the southpaw. Black trunks for Warburton. Very creative striker is Jewtuszko.
And Curt Warburton is very solid, very good fundamentals, and very fit. Jewtuszko, what a strangely spelled name. That's going to be a difficult one for fans to wrap their heads around. And speaking of heads, look at the size of his.
Looking for the head kick early.
Dude must have a huge brain.
That's a good point. A lot of space for it. 30 years old.
Jewtuszko is very low with his hands, Mike. Really opening himself up. Could be trying to get Warburton to lead so he can counter. But he's got his hands low. I don't know what happened there. Might have poked him in the eye. Oh, pushing forward. Nice knee, but he gets taken down. Warburton on top.
Warburton was very good early, as you mentioned, in that fight against Spencer Fisher in his UFC debut.
Yeah, he just had a bit of an adrenaline dump. But, you know, as I said, what an assignment to take on Spencer Fisher in your first UFC fight. I mean, that's high praise for the ability and what's expected of him.
Jewtuszko stays pretty active when he's on his back. We'll keep an eye out for that. Good elbow.
Warburton keeping good posture. Jewtuszko's trying to control his posture, but Warburton's staying strong on top. Good ground and pound. This is good for Warburton right away to, you know, wear Jewtuszko out, make him grapple, turn this into a dogfight, and, you know, slow his punches and kicks down a bit if he ever gets back up to his feet.
In his first 6 professional fights, Warburton won 5 of them all in the first round, Joe.
Trying to pass here. Moved into half guard. It's a wide open half guard, though. If he can get out of it if he stays on top of him. He stepped over again. Nicely done. And he also trapped the arm there. Jewtuszko reached under. I believe he might be trying to sweep or something. But he's got to be careful without the use of that right arm there. Especially with that right leg of Warburton is really open. He can get that out of that half guard fairly easily if he secures the body. Yeah, now he is securing the body. Now he grabs a hold of Jewtuszko's head and is holding on to him. I think the crowd is going crazy or something. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
I think they're just happy there's a fight back in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a very enthusiastic audience we have here.
I remember we commented on that last year.
Oh, yeah.
We start early here, but so do they. They start earlier.
Oh, they're already hammered.
Absolutely.
It's 11 in the morning here. Australia is awesome.
Yeah, they've been waiting a while.
But look how wide open that guard is, Mike. If Jewtuszko wants to, Warburton wants to, let's say he's working for an arm triangle, and he wants to get that right leg free. Once he gets that right leg free, he's going to step over. And it's really not much that's keeping him there. And he wasn't able to get out of it. And Jewtuszko keeps moving. Good defensive guard. Good shots by Warburton from the top.
Good ground and pound here in round one by the Brit, Curt Warburton.
Good elbow there. He basically had the arm triangle solidified. He just needed to step over and get out of that position. Now, Jewtuszko working for an armbar here, but Warburton too aware, too good with his posture.
Former UFC champion Rico Rodriguez has been working with the members of the Wolf's Lair. So you talk about trying to advance your submission game. That's a good guy to help you do so.
Yeah, absolutely. Black belt under the Machados.
Yep.
And victorious last night over James McSweeney.
Former UFC fighter and Ultimate Fighter competitor as well.
Good shots by Warburton here. Good left. Ooh,
big right.
Nicely done.
30 seconds.
And again, as I said, Warburton was very close to securing that arm triangle. He just needed to step over. He had the arm locked into place, which is 9/10 of the battle.
And the point you made earlier, Joe, maybe the key to this first round is by being in this position, it nullifies Jewtuszko's fine striking attack.
Yeah, it definitely slows him down. It's going to fill up his muscles with blood, and it's going to nullify that advantage that he should have on his feet.
Good round one for the Brit.
Warburton's got a bit of a mouse under his right eye, Mike. Not sure where he got that.
The corner of Jewtuszko.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. Here's Warburton with a nice left hand from the top. Good ground and pound by Curt. Slamming these punches down.
Forward and put the front foot into range, and I want more punches coming from you. There's not enough punches. Come on, think up, think, fill up. Right, come on. Come on. Are you better than this kid now, kid? Come on. You're better than this kid. Okay, guys. Big round now. Come on, big round.
Very enthusiastic in the corner of the Brit.
Ready? Round two, let's rock this guy. Come on.
Round two.
All right, Jewtuszko, I'm certain, has had enough of the ground and pound of Mr. Warburton, and he wants to keep this fight standing. And look at that.
Pushing forward again is Warburton.
He's got to stay away, Jewtuszko has to stay away from the back of the cage. He doesn't want his back touching the cage. He's got to keep moving and look for some openings. You can hear Warburton's corner screaming, chin down, chin down. They're very aware of the power of Jewtuszko. Nice knee by Jewtuszko, very nice counter knee. Warburton chases after him.
See if Jewtuszko tries to open up a little bit here. Flat-footed.
Warburton's being very patient, Mike. As he's pressing forward, he's throwing a lot of feints. See that? He's throwing all these openings, getting Jewtuszko to constantly react, and then closes the distance. And Jewtuszko countered there.
Just pawing with that jab, Joe, trying to keep his distance.
You notice that as Jewtuszko backs up, he's backing up. His left heel is always off the ground, always looking to spring forward, especially with kicks.
Oh, caught with a hook.
Warburton grabbed a hold of him. This is what Curt wants. And, you know, what we saw in that first round, Warburton was really controlling the action on the ground. Jewtuszko showed no indication of being able to escape from that position or even threaten from the bottom. Threw up his legs a few times, but really wasn't able to get anything done, and then down on the ground again. Warburton.
So fight going according to plan for the Brit. Again here in round 2. Professional since 2007.
Oh, leg lock. Leg lock. He's got to be careful. Oh, he's out. Okay. Good job by Jewtuszko, though. I like how he dove on that. A little bit of an opening left there by Warburton, and Jewtuszko capitalized on it. That was close. And that may have been just Warburton get a little bit too comfortable on the ground.
Knockout of the night honors in his win at WEC 50 for Maciej Jewtuszko.
Nice knee, very nicely done. Warburton can take it, though, I'll tell you that.
We saw that in the Spencer Fisher fight. That was a good battle back and forth. And early, you know, Warburton was good, and he admitted he gassed out, faded against the veteran, and Fisher has that timing of experience, Joe, where he knew, wait, and then he turned it on late and got the victory.
Yeah, as we said, I mean, what an assignment for your first fight in the UFC to take on Spencer Fisher.
Inside leg kick.
Jewtuszko again, but look, Warburton's got him down.
It was the knee that led to a takedown before, too.
Jewtuszko, note the right hand on the hip. Really wants to keep Warburton from advancing. He's got an opportunity for an underhook on the right side. And Warburton is looking to step over. In half guard now. He's going to press down on the body of Jewtuszko and try to get his right leg free, Mike.
Michael Bisping, Todd Blackledge, training partners also on the card here in Sydney. So good camp for Warburton with everybody on the same schedule and in fight mode.
Jewtuszko is doing a good job of keeping Warburton from passing his guard, and it's kind of surprising because it is wide open, Mike. If you notice the space between his legs, you know, all Warburton has to do is flip that leg up and over, and he's out of it, skip his hips to the side, and he's in side control. But look, Jewtuszko manages to get him back in full guard. And Jewtuszko throwing those hips up.
Final 30 seconds of the round.
He's looking to attack off his back. There's a nice elbow off his back. And he's looking to secure that right arm, Mike. Notice he keeps wrapping up with his left arm. He's looking to move his hips and try to attack with a arm bar on the right arm of Warburton. Warburton, a little too slick, though, a little too aware. So Jewtuszko's done a good job of keeping Warburton from advancing to a dominant position, but really has not been able to get up and has not been able to sweep or threaten. Two rounds in the hole for Jewtuszko. Let's hear what his corner has to say to him.
Iro, za mało pracujesz. Pracuj więcej, nie stój tyle. Słyszysz? Nie stój tyle, bo zaraz stoisz na tego. Zobacz, chodzisz sobie, pracujesz tutaj na ten, zwód, postraż.
Like 2 rounds up, and what I want you to do, Curt, is I want you to use more punches, move the head going forward. Right, listen.
All the time your head or your elbow have to be on his jaw. If you're gonna do it, he's trying to set armbars. He's gonna do it if you're gonna push him to the ground and just scratch his by elbows, okay? Yeah. Elbows,
One more. Stand that.
Stand back. You ready? You ready? Third round, come on, let's rock this guy, come on!
5 minutes remain in this fight.
Jewtuszko again pressing forward with that left heel off the ground. He's looking to attack. Oh, spinning elbow.
There's that creativity we spoke of.
It's interesting, Mike. He's taken over the center of the octagon now, and he's got Warburton pressed. And hopefully for Warburton, this doesn't indicate that he's slowing down or tired, like we saw him in the Spencer Fisher fight.
Well, that adrenaline dump of the first UFC, Curt said he is adjusted to, obviously coming in for the second time, and we've talked about it so many times, Joe, that can be a big part of it.
Yeah, the first fight, many guys are 60, 70% of what they're capable of. It's just too overwhelming.
Jewtuszko in that position right here. 8-0 in his MMA career, UFC debut. Top-notch striker. Can he turn it into a striking matchup?
Well, it doesn't seem to be an adrenaline dump issue with him. It just seems to be Warburton has done a great job of implementing his game plan.
Absolutely, very different than the Spencer Fisher scenario.
Jewtuszko just landed a decent left hand there. And the problem right now is that Warburton doesn't seem to be, for Warburton, he doesn't seem to be taking the fight to the ground anymore, or looking to. It looks like he's standing up with him. Nice inside leg kick. But as this fight stands up, this is where Maciej has a significant advantage here. Nice right hand by Mr. Warburton, though.
He knew
nice straight left.
He knew he had to be careful of the unorthodox striking, and so far he's avoided much damage, if any at all.
Well, he's got 2 rounds in the books right now. I mean, you have to think of it that way. So Jewtuszko, this is exactly what he wants. He wants it to be standing up. He just clipped him a couple of times there. The more this fight stands up, the more Jewtuszko has a chance.
Starting to open up.
Nice inside leg kick there, too. And Warburton's taking some big, deep breaths. Hit him with a straight left right on the jaw, too. And his chin is right up in the air, Mike. And this is what his corner's been screaming at him earlier. Chin down, chin down. You see how Warburton's standing and how he's throwing punches? His jaw is straight up in the air. It's not tucked in at all.
Took that one off the arm.
Nice inside leg kick, not even telegraphed. Jewtuszko's got to make something happen, though. I mean, he's really got 2.5 minutes to go here to try to press for a knockout.
He's kicking it up a little bit, Joe.
Nice uppercut.
He's really got to get it going, as you mentioned.
And Warburton shoots for the takedown and gets stuffed. And he gets his back, spins him around, and down. Very nicely done. And one of the things that we've seen is that every time Warburton has been able to get Jewtuszko down, Jewtuszko's shown no indications of being able to escape from this position. Warburton did a great job in the first 2 rounds of holding down and landing some good ground and pound. And if he can get that off in this round, he should walk away with a decision.
Under 2 minutes on the clock.
Of course, he would much rather finish it.
Looking for his first UFC victory.
He may be trying to go for that right arm there. It's tough to tell what he's doing with his left, but he's inside control, and it looks like he's isolating that left arm. Oh, he's looking for the arm triangle, just like he looked at it before. And a lot of guys who like the arm triangle, they also like the north-south position choke. So as he moves back and forth from side to side, he's going for the arm triangle again, Mike. Note how he's using his head and his neck. He's trying to isolate. He's got it right there. That's exactly what you need. And whoop, look at that. Very nicely done by Maciej. Snuck under, trying to scramble, trying to get back to his feet, hooking a leg. And now he's giving up his back in the process, Mike.
And in the process, time becoming the enemy of Jewtuszko.
Yeah. Well, Warburton was really kind of telegraphing what he was looking for there. He, you see how he did it in the first one. He obviously has a good arm triangle. He's trying to control the back here. Be careful, though, because he's almost inside control if he loses a hold of his grip of Jewtuszko, and he doesn't. And Warburton's on top again.
Sure, I need to see water.
15 seconds.
Nothing really for Jewtuszko to do here. I mean, he can throw up a Hail Mary armbar. But Warburton did a good job of implementing his game plan.
Stuck with it, was disciplined, and this fight will go to the judges' scorecards. Maciej Jewtuszko and Curt Warburton go the distance.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. Look at Maciej Jewtuszko. He steps in with the right elbow and spins with the left. Caught him with the shoulder. Got the distance a little bit off there. And there's a nice straight left by Jewtuszko. And this is the real story of the fight, is Warburton pressing, using his superior strength and grappling to get the takedown. And this is in the final round. And he was able to do that every single round. And that was really the difference of this fight.
With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, as we go to the judges' scorecards for decision, the judges scored this contest 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Curt the Warburton.
Unanimous decision victory for the Brit, his first win of his UFC career.